What's going on, everybody, and welcome to your 16th Google Chrome extension development tutorial, in which we'll be continuing with our rich notifications which we started in the last tutorial. So in the last tutorial we created a nice little pop-up which appears when we click on the extension button, because then only this page fires, and this page calls the script, and this code is fired by the browser. So now let's do some edits with our code, and down if we see on the official API page, then we can see some little examples. This one I just used in my previous tutorial, and we have got this create image notification example. Now image would kinda create your pop-up box and an image under your information. So let's see how this works. So let's say I change the type basic to type image, and I put a comma here and I write image URL, same as my icon one. So now when I would reload this test extension and would click on this, then you see that I get this image right here as below this content, which was the default pop-up in our basic one. So if you see right here, then it says that use a 3:2 ratio for your image, otherwise a black border frames the image, and that technically means that Google is not in favor of displaying transparent images. So just make sure to have your opaque background in the image in the ratio of 3:2. And also it says that due to strict content secure policy, the URLs must be local or blob or data URLs. So your files should be locally available in your extension and not should be loaded over the web. Okay, so this was how do we create a image pop-up notification. And let's see about the list one. So with a list is pretty much like same like your content one right here, but the difference would be this text would be bolded, and I guess some bullets or maybe number ordering would be added to it. And as you can see, this items is kind of array which contains its own object with the title, message, and the message one. So let's just copy this thing. Who has got time to type this? And we have got this items one. Let's copy this again. Let's paste it a bunch of times. So let's just edit this. Pop-up 1, this is item 2. Pop-up 2, this is item 2. Pop-up 3, this is item 3. Okay, so we are good to go. And don't forget to change it to list and comment out your image URL, because we can't have image URL in the list one. So now let's reload this, and let's go to the page. Let's click the extension icon, and you can see now that we have got a nice little list. And the difference is this text is opacity maybe, or the color is black, but this color is little grayish type, which distinguishes it with the list heading and the list content. So that's pretty much how you insert a list inside your pop-up, the small pop-up. And we could actually create a progress as well. Let's see how do we do that. So you guessed it right. First of all, we will need to edit the type one to progress, remove the items one, and add the progress to, let's say, 30. And now let's reload the extension, and let's click on this. And as you can see, we have got this sweet little bar down here filled up to 30% of its width, and you could actually make this move. And how do we do that? We'll learn that in our future tutorials. So that's all pretty much for this. And okay, so yeah, so one thing we could learn in this tutorial as well is that how do we respond to the user action. Let's say your pop-up is not that kind of informal, but it's something like let's say Bill Gates just tweeted or just replied to your tweet, which is a big achievement, but extension doesn't care. And message would be like the tweet which he has sent. So let's say Mehul, you are doing a very nice job teaching people how to code Chrome extensions. Thank you very much, sir. And the icon should be the Twitter one only, and actually we don't need any progress for this, and I'll just remove this and I'll just turn this to basic one. And now let's remove the callback as well. We don't need any callback. And now what we want is whenever someone clicks on this pop-up right here, the pop-up down here, then this should open a new tab, and this should create a new tab basically, and should redirect the user to the tweet. So how do we do that? We attach a event handler to this thing right here. And how do we do that? With this API. So this is an event listener, which is Chrome notifications on button clicked at listener. And let's just copy this thing, and down here let's paste this, and this is also asynchronous. So let's say I write redirect window as the function, and what would happen is that whenever somebody clicks on this pop-up, which will pop up right here, this redirect window function would be fired. So let's say I just do alert hello world, just to show you the click event. So let's reload this, click on the icon, we got a pop-up. Let's click on the pop-up. Okay, so let me see. Chrome notifications on button add button clicked. Okay, and I guess this is basically for the event which is fired on when the button is some sort of button is clicked. So this should be, instead of on button, on clicked. So now let's reload this, let's click here, and let's click on this, and we got a hello world alert box. So that's how we create and attach a event listener to your Chrome notification pop-up box, and show images and lists and progress in the Chrome rich notifications. And that's pretty much all about that, and I'll see you then in the next tutorial, and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you for watching.